And we're live. Welcome to the hot seat, everybody. Your Thursday night addiction. We are in for a great show tonight. We haven't had so much fun ready to come. See, I'm building you up, Kevin. Kevin is going to be epic. This is going to be an epic hot seat because Kevin's on, and this is the way we're going to roll. All right, so don't let him down, Kevin. Don't you do it, Kevin.
Ready to go. Ready to go.
Ready to go. All right, guys. Thank you all for being here. We're really excited to have you here. It's going to be a great show. I have a feeling super chats will be flowing like water tonight. Because I know Kent's wearing his Vegas shirt. He's ready to party. So, no, he's excited right now. That's his excited face. All right, Kent, say hi to the people.
Well, good evening, everybody. This should be a fun one with Kevin here. So even with the fun hater CJ in the house, unfortunately, it's his show and we can't get rid of him. So welcome, everybody. And on Keith Bettag's suggestion, 1776 is the super shot price tonight.
God bless America.
America.
Got
Exactly.
a skeeter in here or something. Got me a skeeter. Sounds like a NASCAR pit guy. all right. See here. Let's shout out to my moderators in the chat real quick. See my moderators. We have Keith Bettag is always keeping score in there. How you doing, buddy? See Dan from SmokeyGoodness. Hobo Nichol BBQ testing and whatever. He's in there. Hobo, God bless you for keeping us engaged in your new single life fun. I appreciate you. Hobo Nichol testing and laboratory. All right, Johnny Maggs is in the house. Josh the Cooking Cop's in there. See here. See GT's Barbecue. I saw Chef Johnny. How you doing, Chef? Good to see you in there, buddy. Jacqueline and Dad, what's up? You Knuckles. See Big Rome's in the house. Pickles Barbecue. Russell's in there. Frack Daddy. Cooking with Rexy's decided to come out of the shadows and back again. Miss Rexy, how you doing? Let's see here. Home Cook Club. Kat, I assume is a she. She's new to our family in the chat here, so y'all make sure you say hi and show her some love. She got a new channel, a couple videos in there. Grill Sergeant, how you doing, buddy? Sarge. See here. Who else? Delana, I see you. What's going on? LT's in the house. Beers Jack Barbecue. What's going on? Boy Meets Taco. Howdy. See, is that everybody? I think that catches. Did I miss anybody there, Kent? Patrick Flattery. C. Danielson. Enzo, son of a pizza man. Pat, is that a brother?
That's a brother.
There you go, Patrick. You know, Patrick, you are now obligated to listen to what Kent has to say.
All right. Pat, here's the deal. For any good dirt we need on Kevin, use the @ symbol, Daddy Dutch Barbecue. Put it to me so I can we turn this guy a couple shades of red on the live stream.
Attaboy. All right, Home Cooks Club is a guy. My bad. Sorry about that. You're a bro. All right, bro, Migo, you're in the house. Everybody, make sure you check out his channel. Say hi to him. Sorry about that, brother. Eastwood Farms. What's up, buddy? Kris. Joey B. I think I said you already. Guys, excited to have you in here. Please make sure you hit that little arrow underneath the video chat here and share this on your social media. Let's get some butts in the seats. What do you say? All right, let's get started. Kevin, say hi to the people.
What is going on, everybody? I am super excited to be on Cooking with CJ, hanging out with Daddy Dutch Barbecue. This is awesome. I was just getting ready to reach out to CJ, and thanks to Grill Sergeant Andrew, you are the man in my live stream a couple nights ago. Cooking with CJ popped in, being an awesome dude that he is, popped in, and Andrew, Grill Sergeant, goes, when is Kevin getting on the show? And he helped make it happen. So I appreciate that. This is a show I've been watching for a while, so I'm super pumped to be on this. The crowd, the live comments, the peanut gallery. That is where it's going on this show. I mean, we get great interviews, but everybody chiming in, awesome people in the crowd. So everybody, thank you for coming out and checking this out.
Right on, brother. Glad to have you in here. You know, I just wanted to tell you, I was actually going into your live to invite you before Sarge said anything. Luckily, you lucked out on this one because most people have to wait a few months to get on.
I know.
But I had a cancellation this week. Unfortunately, the gentleman couldn't make it. So you got to get that. You got to get in on it faster than most. Half the people I call, 4 months later after I booked them, they're like, "Oh yeah, I was scheduled for that." Anyway, I got so far out, but we'll give Andrew
Andrew, whatever. Goodbye, Andrew.
Goodbye, Andrew.
Thank you, CJ.
Hey.
Oh, did you
stay out of my chat? Him.
Did you hashtag pin flip the guest?
He pen flipped.
He just broke the cardinal rule. Stay out of my chat.
Stay out of the chat. My bad.
Not nice. Now I can't even ask that question. I'm gonna be bored all night.
I'm just messing with Andrew. Andrew knows we're all good people.
Yep. If you have questions for our guest or dirt on him, Patrick, make sure you say at Daddy Dutch BBQ, and he will read them off to you or us for him, for you. You know what I'm trying to say. All right, there you go. You'll have to accept that. There you go. Got 35 GT's barbecue with the first shot of the night. Are you ready? Before we even ask questions.
Pouring.
You ready? Who's ready? Who's coming?
I'm ready.
So your first
I got it.
So
the first one's always good.
Yeah, smooth.
I usually have one poured for the next one, so you just be ready.
Yeah, I'm pouring.
All right. That's funny. I love Hobo's comments. Freaking hilarious. Even though I'm not supposed to be in the chat, whatever. Are you ready for the hard-hitting questions?
Let's do it.
In your life. Let's start. All right. Where are you from and where do you live?
I am from not Iowa, Kent. Not Iowa. I'm from Jersey.
No. Where are you from and where do you live? Same thing.
No, not necessarily. You could have grown up somewhere else.
I grew up in dirty Jersey.
Jersey.
Yeah, up North Jersey. And then when I was 20, I moved on down to Maryland. Family relocated. And kind of been here ever since. Spent some time in Tampa. That was cool for 12 months until my body wasn't going to take Tampa anymore. And then I had to move back and just started. Maryland's home now. Maryland's awesome.
Right on. All right. Family life, wife, kids, dog, cat.
No animals. I got 2 girls and a beautiful wife that provided the girls. That's the way it works.
I'm glad she contributed.
Not all the time, but for the most part. And 13 and 6. And you would think the 13-year-old would give us even more trouble, but the 6-year-old, oh man, she's a pistol. She's a pistol and just a ball of energy. And she comes on the show and takes over the show. And it's pretty awesome sometimes when she's not terrorizing the show.
That's awesome.
Do that.
Before we went live, everybody, his wife was holding the 6-year-old. She is so freaking adorable.
Yeah.
I've watched your videos with them. I even commented about having the kids on. I love having the kids on too. But wow, dude, she was a little cutie. She's like turning away though. She looks like she got a little shy.
Yep, she didn't know this was going to be live, so she got out real quick.
That's awesome. So how long you been married?
Good question. 10 years. Thank God the wife already left. Yeah, 10 years. There we go.
Oh, that's funny. Well, we are a family-oriented sort of, maybe kind of show. So if anybody in the family wants to get in and say hi, they're more than welcome to.
Definitely.
Let's see here. I see, not that I'm looking at the chat, but I see Patrick adding a few comments in there. So
don't believe it. A word he says. Don't believe it.
Don't believe it. All right. Well, while we're
no, it's all true. It's all true.
I'm sure. All right. While I'm looking over the chat, I see a couple more people joined us. Miss Booger is in the house. How you doing, Diane? Appreciate you being here. She's one of our moderators. John Wagner, how you doing? Uncle Steve Shake is feeling under the weather, so he'll be kind of popping in and out. But Uncle Steve, how you doing, brother? You know we all love you. Hope you're feeling better. Big Cat 305 is in there. The Dawgfatha, Alton, is in the house. Alton, we'll see you in a couple of weeks. I'm freaking excited. It's going to be a great time in Austin. View Grill, Johnny, what's going on, brother? All right, I think that catches everybody up so far. Yeah, all right, cool. Guys, we only have 35 in the chat. Way too low for a Thursday night. Make sure you're sharing and getting this out on your social media. Let's get some butts in the seats. All right, next question. What is your real life job besides YouTube creator extraordinaire?
Yeah, when I'm not behind the grill, I'm behind the keyboard. I'm a financial advisor, so I manage money. And, you know, it's part of my angle of financial advising is I want to be the YouTube chef's financial advisor.
Well, I need one. So can you work across states?
I got clients in California already, CJ.
All right. So as soon as I make any kind of money,
what's that?
As soon as I make any kind of money, I'm calling you, brother.
Well, I'm just saying, before you buy a Tesla, I mean, just think about putting some money away.
Dude, the only reason I get a Tesla if I could jack it up and put 35s on it. So that ain't gonna happen.
I see a lot of YouTubers. That's like their first goal is to buy a Tesla.
Yeah,
and I just don't get it.
You know, I don't either. And we actually have like a big old Tesla charging station, like 2 minutes away at the mall near us. I look at those things and I just nah. Josh said buy a Prius. I still can't believe a guy that big drives a car that small. Anyway, all right. So I haven't seen Mega Fred in the chat, but let's go ahead and ask his question. Talk about your favorite music, bands. Do you play any instruments, anything like that?
I don't have a musical bone in my body. You know, I like the classics, like, you know, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, 98 Degrees. I mean, no, I like all types of music. Today's country, the classic Zeppelin. That's what I grew up on. Some Zeppelin, Beatles, a lot of 80s. I kind of missed the Motley Crue and the big hair bands. I was catching their MTV videos, but I wasn't like, I just missed it. And then Guns N' Roses came, and I was rocking out the Metallica and Guns N' Roses.
I miss just hair. Instead of hair bands, just hair.
Yeah. So
it's follically challenged.
What's that?
You're follically challenged.
Follically challenged, exactly.
That's funny.
Can it be a classic? It was after 1980. Chev, you know what's funny is, you know, I grew up, you know, with my dad driving the car. He listened to country or classic rock or whatever, and he'd be like, dude, that's high school for me. I just remember that. And now, you know, classic rock for us is Guns N' Roses, Poison, you know, whatever, Skid Row. And I'm like, God, those were my high school. Like, I'm old enough to have classic rock.
Yep.
So bad.
It happens quick. Happens quick.
It happens quick. Dave's Ohio Barbecue. How you doing, Dave? Good to see you in there, buddy. Raspberry Rock, I said hi to you earlier, but I don't know if you were in there yet, but sorry. All right, one more question. We'll turn you over to Dutch. Let's talk about your channel name. Obviously, we can kind of get the gist of what you're trying to do there, but, you know, why? Like, why did you think that was going to be your ultimate niche, or talk about it?
So I was drinking, and it was New Year's Eve, 2018, and I got a sous vide as a present. And I was thinking, like, I don't want to send my friends 10,000 photos in 2019. I want to document my cooks, and I want to be able to send them videos. Because every weekend before that, everybody got 10,000 photos, which was great. But my daughter, who's my stepdaughter, my oldest, I was trying to find a way to connect with her. She had her own YouTube channel. She knew how to edit, and having two girls, they're not going to stop for me and sit on the couch and watch football. Like, I was trying to find a way to connect with them. So I talked to my oldest, hey, can you help me out edit? Can we do a YouTube channel together? And she was just like, yeah. I was like, well, what I'm trying to do here is I want to try. I don't buy it. I don't think like sous vide is better than everything else. So I want to do a sous vide versus Traeger. I want to do sous vide versus Weber. And she's like, oh, like comparison cooking. And she just said it just like that.
Right.
And I was like, boom. I was like, that's it. I was like, we're not going to think about it anymore. That's the name of the channel. We just want to try one method versus another. Let's just see what happens. And that was the evolution of it.
Man, that's awesome. Don't you love that? Just that quick, like, ta-da.
And she was just so matter of fact about it too. She was just like, comparison cooking, duh, like, game over.
Well, I tell you what, man, when you go big, you owe her a Tesla. I'm just saying, man.
No Teslas.
All right, guys. Before we turn it over to Kent, I want to say hi to a couple more people in there. Salty Tails is in the house. They're here to support Kevin.
Ninja.
Salty Tails. What? I love your guys' channel. I've tried to reach out. I don't know if I did or not, but I want you guys on the hot seat. So if you're willing, email down below. Let's get you guys on. Husband and wife team doing great things on there. I saw them because they got a foodie grill just about the same week I started, and that's how I found them. And I know they know Guga and all them too. So if you guys want to come on, you're more than welcome. I'd love to see you guys on here. See
Ninja, Mrs. Ninja, I want to see you on there.
Ninja, Mrs. Ninja, that's right. Papa C's Kitchen, I see you in there. Ken Rogers, how you doing, buddy? Flattery Solutions. Hi, babe. Ooh. I don't think she's talking to me, and I don't think she's talking to Kid. Is that Mrs. Kevin?
That's the wifey. She's upstairs watching.
All right, hi. Come down and get with your man there, and let's talk. We got the brother in the chat. We got the wife in the chat. See the wife there. We'll get all the dirt on Kevin. Mary Lorenzo, I see you in there. Doyla, how you doing? I see you. I think I said Papa C, but if I didn't, how you doing, guys? Thank you all for being here. I'm freaking excited. She said, okay, she must be coming down the stairs. She's looking stage right. There we go. Hi.
A little louder than that.
Sorry.
Welcome to the hot seat.
Thank you.
We probably won't fight or keep you very long, but just long enough for you to share some good stuff on Kevin. So,
embarrassing stories. They're looking for embarrassing stories. So go ahead.
Speaking of Salty Tail, Mrs. Ninja is in the house. So we got Mr. Ninja in there. Guys, get on that hot seat. Hey, Kris, what's up, buddy? All right. So, Dutch, since you got all the brothers' questions on there, and we have the wife. The wife, what is your name?
Erin.
Erin. All right. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I am fabulous. I'm excited to have your husband on. I'm so glad it worked out. I was telling him most times when I invite somebody on, they have to wait 4 or 5 months because we're booked out that way. But I was able. I had a cancellation this week, and able to get him on. And luckily, you gave him permission to steal your Thursday night. And we're so excited that he's on here. Appreciate you. All right, but I am going to take a couple sips of my cocktail. I'm going to give it over to Kent, my co-host with the most, and he's going to grill you for a little bit.
Okay.
All right. The first one we got is a comment here from Chef Johnny at Texas Style Barbecue and Cuisine. He said, you obviously outkicked your coverage, Kevin, and married up in the world. So
I definitely married up.
All right.
Thank you, Chef.
How many you want me to do, CJ? I got a handful over here. So.
You know what? Your questions are probably more interesting than mine. Knock them out until
they normally are.
What's up?
All right.
I'm nervous.
First one is for Aaron from Russell at Raspberry Rock. What is Kevin's worst habit?
Go for it. Free reign.
Snoring.
God, I was hoping it was gas. Oh, man.
I was too. I was like, he bites his toenails or something like that. Come on now.
Yeah, his snoring is so bad that when he drinks, he's not allowed to sleep in my bed.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's time for another super shot, everybody. So make sure you here we get Kevin going.
On that note,
hey, I'll take it.
We're giving one away for free. God dang it. Never thought I'd see the day.
Free, just so we can keep them snoring. Just Ancient, Brian, how you doing? Good to see you guys. Thank you for being here.
All right. Next question from Gary at GT's Barbecue wants to know, what is your go-to barbecue meat when you have backyard barbecue with your buddies and friends?
So right now it is brisket. We are in the middle of a 5-part brisket series where we are cracking down the backyard mystery of, do you inject brisket? Do you not inject brisket? All that good stuff. So that is currently what we have going on. Historically, though, it's 4-bone, 5-bone prime rib, or just some nice ribeye steaks. It used to be ribs until the 4th of July, about 18 months ago. We were partying because we live on an island.
Yeah, it was ribs. And before that, it was pulled pork.
It was pulled pork for like 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Then it switched to ribs, 3-2-1 method, which I've started to lean away from. But anyway, we were partying on a raft up because that's what you do on Ken Island is you party on boats and you raft up with your friends. And we had these ribs sitting out a little too long in the sun. And after 18 beers, I went for a rib. So it might have been the ribs, it might have been the beer, but the night did not end well. So historically, it was ribs for 4 or 5 years. When I first started to really get behind a stick burner, offset smoker, ribs was the go-to.
I miss your ribs.
I know. I'm hoping the 18-month window has now officially closed on that, and I can start eating ribs again because I'm kind of got a hankering for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nothing like leaving, food out in the sun for way too long. It's always good for the digestive tract. So.
Well, and I was being towed behind a boat on a inner tube, and my buddy was trying to throw me off the inner tube, and salt water, it was just way too many beers, hot food, and salt water, and nice. Ribs and the same. So hope that painted a nice picture for everybody on Thursday night. You're welcome.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Right on. We got people in the chat. Hey, listen, they pay your salary, so we should acknowledge them. I'm just saying. Hi, Lori Welch. How you doing? She's put video game confidence. Well, I'm glad to hear that, darling. Appreciate it. Salty Tales. She's working but listening. Guys, I said a bunch of stuff to you guys. So hi. Thank you for being here. Same 1000. James, how you doing, buddy? Soul Food Cooking. Good to see you guys in there. Robert and Barbara, how you doing? Sorry, kids. Can't get so upset with him. He's very.
I don't know. I don't know why it bothers me anymore. It's like not like you don't do it every week for crying out loud.
The sun sets and the sun rises. I interrupt you. This is what happens, man.
Yeah, no shit. All right. First, more of a comment, I guess, from Mr. Patrick that says something about a certain foreign country that ran out of soft serve ice cream last time you were there. What's this about?
All right.
I don't know this one.
So I was a fat kid, and now I'm a fat adult, but I was an extra chunky kid. And we went to Ireland when I was 12. And I bet you guys don't know this, but when you're in Ireland, the candy shop, the little convenience stores, they all serve soft served ice cream. Mm-hmm. So every time we stopped at this convenience store, it was 99 cents for soft served ice cream. Man, I came back this little roly-poly kid, or a big roly-poly kid, because I ate so much soft serve ice cream on our 14-day trip to Ireland. I gained like 14 pounds of soft serve ice cream. You didn't know that?
Thanks, Pat, for that visual.
But I was like hitting my peak kid fatness at that point too. That's a thing. And then I skinnied out, and then I got dad body. And I'm rocking it, baby. I'm rocking it.
Good man, as you should.
Thank you, Pat. Thank you for that.
Oh, that's nothing yet. Trust me.
Great. It should be good.
Okay. Next one from a gentleman you may know. His name's Pat. How long can an Italian sub last in a book bag?
Dude, you know, the warning labels say 2 days, but when you're on a trip from JFK to Dublin, like, you can stretch those sandwiches out for 4 or 5 days.
As you should.
If you love Italian cold cuts like I do.
You and your family, and keeping meat out of the refrigerator for days at a time. There's like a thing where the Flaherty's keep sausage out and
my dad will keep pizza out for like 14 hours, like sausage pizza.
You won't refrigerate it.
And then he'll show up. You'll show up. He's like, I got a piece of pizza for you.
And it's not cold. And you're like, why is this out? Why is this room temperature? You didn't get it today.
Pat, do you do that at your house? I don't see the comments right now, but you can. Are you following in Dad's footsteps?
No, apparently you are.
I'll let you know what he says in the chat here, Kevin.
I was 12.
Yeah, you are funny about keeping stuff out.
Yeah.
Now, are you the older brother?
Pat is. I'm the youngest of 3. I got a middle sister, and she's not cool enough to invite to this. Sorry.
All right.
That's
totally ragged on her lately online.
I did rag on her online. We can't talk politics. That's a rule. That's a God-honest rule.
Unless it's funny. If it's funny, we can talk about it.
If it's funny, we can talk about it.
All right. Speaking of whatever, Tom Horsman put his super shot in there. Mr. Tom Horsman, I see you. How you doing, brother? Appreciate it. Kent, are you ready?
I'm always ready. You know better than that.
Cheers, all. Tom, thank you, sir.
Would you like a shot?
No, thank you all for the bed to myself tonight.
You're welcome. I'm glad we can help. You know,
we do what we can.
Some Thursdays it tastes a little bit better than others, and tonight it's not as tasty as it normally is.
CJ, not all heroes wear capes. We appreciate not all heroes wear capes. We appreciate the Thursday night drinking.
It's pretty much a thankless job we have here, but you know, we do it for the people.
Right for you,
Captain Black.
Exactly. All right. Before you get going again, Texas made food. How you doing? Thomas from Michigan. Lori, I said hi. Thank you for the compliments on the Ninja Foodie. I'm glad it worked out for you. Blue Smoke Barbecue Partners in the house, and Tom Horsman. Thank you for the shot. Oh man, I think. All right, Kent, go back to it, buddy.
All right. Oh, Keith, hold on. Keith, I'll get a hold of you, let you know where to get that. So Pickles Barbecue wants to know, Kevin, what is your favorite game meat?
Are we talking bedroom games or are we talking like video games?
Game meat.
No, game meat. Elk, venison.
Okay. Sorry.
But if listen, we are a family here. We are open to each other. If you want to talk about bedroom games, maybe Pickles can learn something. It's up to you.
Wrong live stream. That was last night. Sorry, honey. Sorry, that was last night.
Live stream still up. All right. So
favorite game meat. I mean, duck. Duck, hands down. That's the way to go. Deer, I got a weird thing about deer. It tastes delicious. I freaking love it. But I don't know why I get in my own head and I'm just like, what if this deer was hit by a car and its left hind was like falling off and infected and gangrene? And my buddy just showed up and said, "Hey, you want some deer meat?" And I'm like, "Yeah, okay, I'll have some deer meat." But it didn't pass quality. I mean, it's a little weird in my head and it freaks me out. But it is freaking delicious. But I can only take a few minutes.
Oh boy.
I know it's weird.
Well, you look at it this way. If it was hit by a car or a pickup, at least it's pre-tenderized. Come on. There's two sides to every coin now.
This is very true, Ken.
All right. Let's see. Boy Meets Taco wants to know, do you like the Maryland blue crab sandwiches? Or blue crabs, sorry.
Love. You're 50-50, right?
On the what?
Blue crabs?
I love them.
Yeah. So I crush. We probably had 4 or 5 bushels. Bushels, depending on the size, can be 50 to 60 crabs every summer. My parents, they live on the water. So my brother Pat in the audience, make sure to make friends with him too, because he's always going out and crabbing. He's always going out and duck hunting. We go out in the wild and we have fun and we get blue crabs and it's a party on the island. We're surrounded by water. That's Maryland for you. So we crush it. We have a lot of blue crab.
All right. I got to throw this in here real quick because this comes from a chef, Chef Johnny. It says, wait a minute. So he'll leave a sandwich meat out for days and eat it, and he's worried about how a deer got killed? That's not right.
I was 12. I was 12 with the sandwich thing, but you know what? Thinking about it right now, yeah, I'd
still do it.
I'd do it again. I would.
God, you're a sick man. You are a sick man. I thought I had a cast iron stomach, but geez.
Hey,
all right.
You're Italian.
Man, oh man. All right. Lewis at Our Shack Barbecue wants to know, what is your favorite cooker or smoker?
That's tough because my buddy's got a towable smoker. Like, God, I forget the name brand of it, but it's a $7,000 towable smoker. So it's not for, like, I don't own it, but it's freaking amazing. Something Meadow Creek towable smoker.
Meadow Creek.
I mean, you can get whatever brisket you want. Walmart brisket, Costco brisket, doesn't matter. And you put this thing on this smoker. You don't have to inject it. If you want to inject it, that's cool. No matter what you do, these briskets turn out amazing. We do full pigs on them. That is by far my favorite piece of machinery to cook on. But for myself, I have a Traeger, I have a Weber. I'm watching Grill Sergeant's videos to try to figure out how to cook on the Weber because I'm new to it. But I just cooked on a Traeger 885 Ironwood, and that thing was ridiculous. That thing was awesome. How about you? You got a favorite?
Cooker? Like something to cook in?
Yeah.
I mean, the smoker, I've never used a smoker in my life. So the Instant Pot is probably my favorite.
She's ready for a thing. Instant pot, everything.
Can I interest you in a ninja foodie? I'm just saying.
Also, a ninja foodie. CJ does all his videos, and it's like, what? Just jab that for a second.
We have a ninja.
You have
Kent's like, what just happened to the show?
I didn't know this turned into a goddamn infomercial. Sorry.
Well, I have a box right here. I actually have underneath my desk that I'm sitting at right now. I have a box for the Ninja Foodie Grill. I have the Ninja Foodie. I have in a box still on my. This is my studio, but our son that's in college still has his bed here. So I have Ninja Foodie Grills on his bed right now. So
I tell you what, Ninja Foodie Grill would be like the way she cooks and like nails the recipes. Like Ninja Foodie Grill is right up her alley.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry, Kent. I apologize, Fergus.
I've got a lot of gadgets to cook on or whatever, but I'll tell you what, not to be infomercial-ish, but this thing is the truth, man. It's freaking good. Don't you do it, Kent. Don't you do it. All right. So.
You're gonna cut out his picture.
He's about to
Cut him.
bail out.
He likes to pull out his freaking water gun and hold it to his head when I get out of line.
What do you got? I want to see this.
Dude, it makes me sad when you do that.
All right, I'll put it up.
All right.
Cool. All right. Let's see. Let's mix one of these in. I haven't asked this guy's question in a while. I hear from a certain reliable source you do a very good Chewbacca impersonation. Is this true?
All right, there's
I need more drinks. I do it better when I've had more drinks.
Well, then drink up, Buttercup. I'll ask you again later. Like that. I appreciate that. Oh.
Yeah, Pat's seen me in my that's for sure.
Oh boy, that was good. I like that one.
I like Johnny's comment. You do a grill, Johnny. Hang on, is CJ giving away foodie grills?
Definitely.
I'm not allowed to. I can't infomercial because then Dutch gets his butt hurt. That's all I'm saying.
Pickles said that sounded like a dying moose.
You would Pickles. You would know.
Pickles.
You would know.
Pickles probably,
How cold is it out there right now, Pickles?
Probably about as cold as it is here. The weather he gets, I get about a day later. So, Moose Knuckle Charlie. Oh, that's enough, Gary. Stop.
Oh.
All right. Joey B wants to know when you do your live show, Kevin, what day and what time?
So I've just started to get into a live routine a little bit, and I'm debating between Monday and Tuesday night when to do it. Normally it's going to be around 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Right now with the brisket series, I'm trying to update everybody on how the cook went. Notes, because people give a lot of feedback after you do anything on YouTube, how you slice it, how you cooked it wrong, and how you screwed up. But it's all good feedback, honestly, it is. And I try to do a live video just to walk everybody through lessons learned. Like my slicer, I thought I had a killer slicer knife, and I found out that when they ship it to you, they don't sharpen it before they ship it to you. You have to still professionally grade, sharpen it. And so on video, I'm trying to slice this brisket, and I look like I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just butchering this brisket, and it was painful to watch. And the comments made it oh so lovely. Oh, so lovely.
It's humbling.
Oh, it's so humbling. But anyway, I'm definitely not doing it Thursday night. Pickles, I know, is starting to do a live stream on a regular basis. And my good friend Joe Sargent is doing premieres. So I just try to make sure I don't interfere with anybody else that I don't want to step on toes because I respect it.
Well, really, all I care about is the nights, so you can step on anybody else's toes you want.
Okay. All right. I got the blessing. Forget you all.
Yep.
CJ domed it. We're good.
Especially Pickles. You can go over Pickles live if you want.
I'm gonna say goodbye. I'm fading.
All right.
Yeah. Great to meet you. Thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me on. Yeah.
Thanks, babe.
All right. How many more, CJ?
You know what? Let me go ahead and get back in the game a little bit. And,
good. I need a break anyway.
Yeah, you need a break. You're looking parched over there.
Dehydrated.
Dehydrated. Your wife is lovely. I'm glad she was able to come on.
That was awesome. Thanks, guys.
No problem. So, we kind of, one of my questions is, how did you get started on YouTube? We kind of went over that already. So, bonding with your stepdaughter, I get that 100%. I have a 13-year-old stepdaughter. I have a 13-year-old son. I want to bonk their heads together so much.
Yeah.
But whatever. So I get it. We didn't really talk about how long have you been doing this? How long have you had your channel?
So 2 things about that. So that was New Year's Eve 2018 going into 2019. And January 3rd, we shot our first video. Mm. And then we started, I didn't know anything about YouTube. I didn't know you were supposed to release videos. You should release them on a weekly basis, and all the analytics, all the algorithms, and all the proper business. I thought I was signing up for something fun.
Right.
And I had no idea you're supposed to run it like a business. Like, this is a full-time second job.
Yep.
And I thought the videos I was putting out instantly, like, I look back at them, they're so cringeworthy. And I thought they were going to be gold. I mean, we all do. We're like, boom, bam, drop the video. Watch out. But it's funny. The funny part of it is both my 13-year-old and my 6-year-old wanted to be YouTube stars. And they were watching all the videos and watching all these, 17-year-olds driving around Teslas or Priuses.
Right.
Sorry, might have been Prius. And after they saw about January, February, March of me putting in all this time, doing tag words, putting descriptions in, and I was inviting them to come do taste tests. They were like, "No, I'm good. I'm done. Like, I don't want to do YouTube anymore. I want to go work for NASA. I want to go, be a school teacher." They went from wanting to be YouTube stars to being like, "This is a full-time job. This is way too much work."
I completely agree. Good Lord, do I agree.
I know you gentlemen get that.
Let's see here. Is there an end result for you? Like, what's kept you on the grind and doing it? Do you really want to be a financial advisor to the stars, or are you just having fun?
No, I mean, honestly, what keeps me going is going to sound so cheese, but the community, the YouTube creator community, and like also the YouTube like fans, like Jacqueline and Dad. I haven't seen a video, but that dude, Steven, shows up every time you pop on, and he's just such a cool dude, just trying to hang out. That the YouTube creator community is just the nicest. Like, you post a picture on Facebook of what you cooked over the weekend, and you get 50 negative comments. "Oh, you didn't cook that right. You sliced that right."
Right.
You post it on Instagram, you get 49 positive comments and 1 negative. You post it on YouTube, the creator community comes out, they're in the live chats, you're supporting. Like, it's this, like, I'm hanging out with you, you're California, Kent, Iowa. Like, I feel like I have friends all over the country that understand what's going on. Like, you made a want to cook, but now you got to do these 15 steps to even launch that video. We feel each other's pain and we support that and we thrive off that. So I do it for that. Not to cop out if I had a monetary like end goal. you know, I'm not going to become a YouTube millionaire. And my channel is not, I hope it takes off, but realistically, my big goal, my stretch goal is I think I would love to have a ranch send me beef to promote.
Right.
Like to have the cattle provide it, that would be so cool. Like, you know, I have to pay for awesome cuts, you know, rib eyes and all that stuff, but that shipped, that'd be the coolest thing. So that's kind of my like monetary goal, is to get large enough that somebody wants to ship me food so I can promote that brand.
Yeah, I'm with you on that 100%. I would love that too. And sorry, I just saw a comment. Thyron's in there. Love you too, brother. Glad you're here. TNT Barbecue. Eric from Camp House. Last week's guest. Get it, son. Thanks for being here. You know, I've been thinking about it. You know, obviously, you know, we were talking about earlier, I've niched down on my channel to one kind of cooking device. But one thing that I wish like meat purveyors would know, they send stuff to barbecue channels, right? You know, the bigger, you know. But what I'm doing with like Uncle Steve's Shake or, you know, Head Grill Head, whatever, you know, Cosmo, I am introducing that to a whole new segment of buyers out there. I even I bought some Cosmos Q stuff this week, and I text Cosmo and I'm like, hey, I'm going to introduce your shit to a bunch of housewives all over the country. And he was like, dude, that's awesome. Because I'm concentrating on that thing you look at your analytics on YouTube video, right? You see how many male subscribers watch or how many male and female. As I started doing that, that grill, it's gone from, you know, 95 5 to now it's 60-40 more or less, and it's percent female are watching. And I know it's not for all this, you know. It probably has something to do. I'm sure it has something to do with it, but it's not all this, right? So I figure I'm going to introduce all my barbecue friends their products that I can get, even if I'm paying for them. I don't care. And I want to Uncle Steve known across the country. I want Cosmo known with Suburban Housewives. You know, so
absolutely.
That's been kind of my goal with that. Not to kind of get off topic about it, but I think I can do that type of stuff. It's still, you know, I'm in with the barbecue community. I love all you guys. I love barbecuing. I'm a big barbecuer, man. Ever since hooking up with Dutch years ago, and you know, got a lot of guidance from him, I feel like I can, you know, do it with the best of them now. A couple of years of good practice, you know, I practice every other weekend. I'm cooking, so I want to be great at that stuff. So anyway, Dorito and Lucha Cabre is in the house. How you doing? Lisa, lovely Lisa, Warrior Queen, how you doing? Booger said that I was sounding like the teacher from Charlie Brown. Sorry, I thought I was pretty clear. My bad. I saw another person jump in the chat, but if I missed you, I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you so much for being here. All right. Well, I hope you make it big, brother. And when you do, you remember us little people. Because remember, I've had a bunch of people on the show, and a couple of them, you know, Steve from 9 Other Cooking Show, he's on here. He was my first guest. He had less than 1,000 subscribers. Now he's got 140,000. Mark from Sauce Dash, when he came on, 20,000 maybe, I think, at the time, because he had Dame Drops give him a shout. He's at over 100,000. So I'm not saying I and Kent are the reason that these guys are blown up, but, you know, you can't prove that we're not. How about that? So there you go. John, yes. All right. Kent, what were you dying at? I think I saw it too, but
well, Kevin was talking about the cuts of meat and everything, and you know, and Chef said, yeah, but does he know for sure how the cow died?
See,
no, it could have got hit by a tractor or a pickup. You don't know.
Hey, my show is called Comparison Cooking. So I was thinking of the deer on this side of my brain, and I was thinking of the cow, like maybe the cow, but wait, the USDA, if we actually trust them, which I'm not completely sure we do, but I will trust the USDA kind of a little bit more than my buddy that tries to help me make bad decisions all the time.
Hey, we got LeprakonTV's in the house. What's up, Jay? How you doing, brother? Cooking with Chuba Ranks. Chuba Ranks. What's up, brother?
Kris, what's going on, dude? Thanks for showing up.
I heard there are dicks going on the hot seat. What's everybody doing? Nice. See here. And Jimmy Q, I saw you in there, buddy. Welcome, guys. Welcome. I appreciate y'all being here. Beer Champ Barbecue, what's up, buddy? He said he subbed to you. So, guys, if you're not subscribed to Kevin's channel, Comparison Cooking, link is down below. Hit show more in the description. His link will be in there. If any of the moderators want to put his link in the chat, feel free to do so. And if you're not subscribed to Kent or myself or any of the guys in blue in the chat, all their links are down below too. So feel free to jump on that one. All right. You've been doing it a while now. You're part of the crew. What's one piece of advice you would give someone starting out?
Just one piece of advice is don't just grab your camera and start recording. I mean, yes, do that, but pay attention to what everybody else is doing. Don't put blinders on. Go to the channels that show you how to put tag words in. Like, there are so many cool channels that are doing awesome things that have 0 tag words. And then they make all these friends through YouTube. Their video gets released. They get 300 quick views. And then the video gets 0 views afterwards.
Right.
Learn what YouTube wants. And YouTube wants 10-minute videos. If the content's good, they want it packaged in 10-minute blocks. And they want people to want to come back to your channel.
Right.
So you're not going to learn that just by picking up a camera. Like, practice making videos. I am technically a professional speaker from all the Toastmasters training I do. I still get nervous behind the camera. I don't know what it is, but practice that aspect, but realize you're signing up for a business too. This isn't just, I'm making videos, the world's going to rain money on me. You're signing up for a full-time job after your regular full-time job.
Right,
so
right.
Learn the.
It's funny, I work with a gentleman that does Toastmasters, and he's trying to get me into it.
It's awesome.
Honestly, I have no problem speaking in front of people. I've done huge conferences. When Kent says I work, there are times I get in front of people and I do the. Boy, I'm gonna get up on a chair and kick your ass, man. So I feel you completely on that. We've talked about that too. We had a little round table on that too. Study, watch Nick Nimmin, watch Brian G. Johnson, Think Media, Sean Cantrell, all those guys. I spent a year watching all those guys. Yeah. And then it became pretty repetitive. It's
you need a 6-month education.
Yeah.
And then you need to check in every quarter.
Right. They do like how many subs or how to get more subs in 2019, how to get more subs in 2019 in March. They do good stuff. Don't get me wrong. But the length of your videos, I've seen 10 minutes before. I've seen 20 minutes before. Joey B, when I first started, he commented that my videos were too long. He's like, you need to make 5-minute videos. I'm like, it was driving me nuts. There's so many contradictions out there. Keith Bettag will say, what the hell is editing? Some people don't do that. So what I did to save my freaking brain is I just edit till it's done. I don't look at the length. I don't look if I feel like I've cut enough out or put enough in, it's fucking done.
Exactly.
Right? Otherwise, you're gonna lose your shit, man.
Absolutely.
There's too many contradictions out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, I like the idea. You know, I've said that before. One of my first pieces of advice would be pick up the camera and go, right? But you got to know what you're doing. And I didn't know what I was doing. You know, I started this with my son, you know, a couple of years back because he's in college for film and production. And he got, dude, fucking timeout Russell. Seriously. Anyway, I feel like, you know, he lost, you know, interest, whatever. He had school. So I had to learn everything. So I don't like doing things half-assed. I want to, you know, I watched Sean, I watched Nick. I met Brian G. Johnson at Vid Summit. You know, like, I want to do better. You know, I want to have the best things. So that's kind of, I'm with you on that. I believe you need to pick up the camera and film some shit. Yeah. But before you put it on there, if you're trying to do this, you know, not just have fun. And if you're trying to do it the right way, you should brush up on what you're doing and what you're loading up.
Exactly.
Well, I feel like I know what I'm doing now, Chef. I feel like I do it a lot better. So, anyway, let's see here. What do you edit with? What do you film with?
So I actually film with my iPhone 11. I had an 8, or actually I had a 7 when I first started off. And then I turned and I bought the 11 because I thought you could shoot front and back. But they kind of lied in the advertisement. You can't do that. They haven't released the technology for that yet. But anyway, I shoot on 11. The lighting, I just finally spent $60 on lighting from Amazon. I got these 2 huge squares, and then I go, and that changes the screen. Like, everything in my house looked yellow. I look at my old videos. I'm like, this is gross looking, but the lighting is actually on point, I feel now. And then I go to KineMaster because that's what my 13-year-old showed me. She's like, this is how we edit. This is how you splice it and all these things. KineMaster on the iPhone. I want to upgrade, but since I'm a financial advisor, I'm a frugal son of a bitch, and I won't spend money until I start making money. Well, that's not entirely true. I mean, I did get a bunch of Japanese A5 Wagyu that might have cost $90 for 5 ounces, but yeah, they were a little expensive, but it was a kind of thank you to the family for going on this YouTube journey for 2019. So I justified it. But anyway, I won't spend money on like a $400 camera yet, other gear, MacBook Pro, anything like that until I see $1 come in. And then maybe I'll jump up. Well, I've only had 2 people complain about the video quality, and they were just complete trolls who deleted and moved.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you the truth, man. I'm filming on my iPhone too.
Perfect.
Now I have 2 iPhones.
Even better.
I had to upgrade. It was time, but I have the 7. Now I have the 11. So I'm filming 2 angles now, just twice the freaking pain in the ass. But the iPhones have 1080p at 60 frames a second or 30 frames a second. You can do what you want to do. Kent does the same stuff. He films not using a big Canon camera, whatever. But he's got good video. Like, I like watching his videos.
Yep. You know, I just watched that 4 bone prime rib. That thing looked amazing.
Yeah.
Thanks for inviting me over, Kent. What have you chowed down?
Should be so much bigger on YouTube because his kind nature, not on our show. I mean, he's a dick on our show, but when he's
that's what you pay me for.
Well, it's true, but when he's
asshole.
I love you too. When he's like, hey gang, come on into my house, let's sit down and eat, right? Like, he has such a welcoming tone, and that's that's gold to me. If I can have kids' personality on my videos, dude, you know, I feel like I would be just, you know, set, you know. And I'm not trying to pump up the big guy. He, you know, I've told him all this shit before, but it's he's got such the good, you know, Midwestern welcome to my home vibe, you know. So anyway, all right.
Welcome to my home. Now get the fuck out.
All right. You kind of talked about what cookers you use. Do you get any crap about the Traegers?
You know, I give myself crap about the Traeger because I have a Traeger Pro 22. I don't even know the name of it.
Right.
And I just feel like it's going to have electrical problems. Like, you know how you get a lemon sometimes when you buy a car?
Right.
Like, I just feel like I'm going to have issues with it. Now, I am lazy. I'm not going to lie about that. I don't want to clean my grill, my Traeger, after every use. I want to use it and then put it away, eat my food, and then a week later, use it again. And I'm not going to be religious about cleaning it every time. So maybe there's some neglect on my end, but I just want to use the Traeger and then just be done with it. So maybe it's usually, but I did use that Traeger Ironwood 885, and that thing was lights out.
That's awesome.
It was 23. It was 23 below, not below. It was 23 degrees. Wind was blowing 10, 15 miles per hour. I opened it up. It dropped from 225 all the way down to 100. And then as soon as I closed the lid, boom, it popped right back up to 225.
Right.
So Traeger, I feel like the tech has gotten better over the years. Am I tempted to get something else? You bet I am. Because I like to get a new piece of equipment and then experiment with that.
Right.
So
well, you need get this. You need the new Weber.
Which one?
The new Weber grill.
Yeah.
You can do a comparison. So tell Aaron that you need it.
But you guys know Tommy from the Gallery Backyard Barbecue?
Yeah.
Who doesn't? Tommy's the man. Been way too long before I given him a shout out. His Blackstone videos, like I literally last night was on Amazon looking at Blackstones. Right. Just I don't even want to film Blackstone videos. I just want for ease and convenience of all the peppers I cook, onions that kill my range, grease and everything. Just go outside, cook all that stuff up in the Blackstone. Tommy's are knocking it out of the park.
But you have to clean the Blackstone every time. There's no letting that go. So remember that.
Well, I feel like you know, at the mall food place where they do the double meat. Yeah. Sakura. Like you can just get the scrapers and just scrape it off real quick and be done with it.
It's not quite like that, but you'll learn. Don't worry, you'll learn. We got videos on that. Real quick before we ask the next question. Mitch, I assume Mitch and Philip kitchen queers are in the house.
Oh,
we owe them a shot. I know no one's paying for it, but cheers. Jeff Ricer's in the house. What's up, Ricer?
Ricer, the big time star tonight.
Yep. All right, cheers, guys.
Thank you.
If you didn't see it, CJ, which it would have been early for you, you were just getting home from work.
Yeah.
Ricer was on Owl's Nest Barbecue podcast.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right.
He did a good job.
As he should. And he'll be on the 13th of February. So Dead Broke Barbecue on the 13th of February. To stay with the kitchen queers real quick, we're doing these little roundtable videos, or not videos, hot seats. Like we did the Blackstone a couple weeks ago. We're going to do probably a Weber roundtable kettle next week, 30th. I'm still putting that together in my mind. And then the next one after that I want to do an actual drinking hot seat, with Kitchen Queers. They make, a lot of cocktails. I make cocktails on my channel. I want to get, there's a couple other channels out there that I want to get. And I think that'll be a good one for Super Shots for sure. So, Mitch, I hope we can figure that one out. Let's see here. And Josh wants to talk about the Weber on the hot seat and talk drinking. What about the ugly drum? Yeah, we'll do a drum. We'll do a drum hot seat round table too. So definitely something we want to do. Let's see here. Okay, so back to my last question, and then we'll give you back to Kent. I think you kind of answered this question already. Money no object. What smoker or grill would you buy?
See, that's kind of a problem because my buddy's got that $7,000 smoker already, that Meadow Creek. So if I had to buy one, I definitely want that. Money's not a problem. But after that, I can't say it. I can't say it on TV. Traeger 885.
You want the big Traeger?
I don't know. Money's not an issue. I love these stick burner offset smokers, like the Meadow Creek. I think I'd buy it, even though I could borrow my buddies at any time. I'd just be like, buy my own. That thing is, we cook every summer at least 3 pigs on it, full pigs. And, they're right at 100 pounds. They're not like ginormous, but they're big. We do parties of 50 to 60 people, and then we normally do a crawfish/brisket party.
Right.
Where we get crawfish shipped up from Louisiana, do a craw broil. Oh my God, like unbelievable, so good. And then we do the briskets on there, and you put them on at 11 o'clock at night. Don't have to touch them. And that's part of my brisket series. I'm not trying to like advertise my brisket series, blah blah. But like, I see people spraying briskets all the time. I see them doing all these things to them. With this towable smoker, you literally just put salt and pepper on the brisket, put it in the smoker, and then you put wood in it at 4 o'clock in the morning, and then you wake up at 11. And you're like, it's done. Like, that's how freaking good this thing is. And I don't know. That's why I got the channel. Like, should you spray a brisket? Should you take these extra steps, or should you just buy better equipment? And I don't know. Verdict's still out. All
right. No big deal. Before I give you over to Kent, Miss Booger saying good night. I love you. Kenneth from What's New Barbecue's in the house. Hope I get to see you in a couple weeks, KC. Mitch, yes, I know you're making margaritas right now. Yes, you did get tipsy on the show, but yes, you need to come back and do it again. I think it'll be a great show. Who else I missed? Salty Tales. I want to know if you'll come on the show, and if you come on the show, will you do super shots with Kent and myself? I think we have a lot of people that enjoy the shots for sure. Let's see. I think that's it for me, Ken. I think that's what I see from the chat. I know you have a few more questions. We're over an hour in. You seem to be doing all right, Kevin. You going strong? Kent, you're still going strong? Let's go.
All right. Question from the chat. Do you do a lot of being out on the coast? Do you do a lot of fishing and crabbing?
I do. So I had a 21-foot center console Tidewater, not to bore you with the details. It was a sweet boat. It was awesome. I loved it. Family loved it. I would run 12 poles right off, coming down the Chesapeake, going rock fishing. Most of the East Coast calls it striper, but somebody dropped Maryland on their head and they call it rockfish. So I don't know why they do that, but we do striper fishing, bluefish. I don't do offshore, and I strictly haven't done offshore because once you do it, I hear you become addicted and you never ever want to fish in the Chesapeake anymore. You want to go down to the beach and you want to spend thousands and thousands of dollars fishing, which is really cool, but I kind of like my money. So I don't want to spend all that money. But yes, I do a lot of fishing and hunting down the East Coast.
All right. What kind of bait do you use? Do you use a lot of bait or?
I don't like to use bait. I like to troll, which is you're moving your boat at 2 miles per hour, 3 miles per hour. And you have shads following your boat on lures following your boat, plastic baits. When you anchor up and you use live bait, you have so many weekend warriors going from Annapolis, going from Baltimore. You might know Baltimore. It's on the news a lot. And all these weekend warriors are going back and forth, and they're just rocking you. You're sitting there, and I don't get motion sickness often, but you're smelling crab, you're smelling fish, cut up. It'll make you seasick. So I like to troll with plastics and try to attract the fish.
All right. Well, that's too bad. Sorry about that, Patrick, because he was getting to the point. This is all your brother's question, wanting to know if you're a masturbator. I'm just saying.
Well, I definitely am. I mean, let's be honest. Who is it?
I'm married. Of course I am. Yeah. Keep pushing it. You are so close. All right. Okay, Pickles Barbecue wants to know, and his channel name cannot be in your answer. What is your favorite burger toppings?
What's my favorite burger topics?
Toppings.
Oh, toppings. I'm simple, man. Jalapeno drip jam. Yeah, did you catch that? Jalapeno drip jam. So one of our friends made a jalapeno drip jam. And after you put this on top of a burger, you will not put lettuce, tomato, onions, ketchup, mustard, barbecue sauce. You will put jalapeno drip. Now, these are smash burgers. If you're doing this with smash burgers, jalapeno drip jam, I will send you the link, Kent, Daddy Dutch, and you will put this on, and you'll be like, wow, I've been doing this wrong. Or no, maybe you won't. Maybe you don't like jalapeno.
You had me at jalapeno. So like my whole family does not like spicy, but then all of a sudden they're like, "What did you do, Mother of God? This is amazing." So jalapeno drip jam. Well, you know what? I think you should make that into a video this week, and
I think you're right.
Upload that burger on Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh, I like that. So
because there's a collab going on called the Ultimate Blackstone Burger. Now you don't have to use a Blackstone to do it, but if you got cast or whatever, do it on that. And
I got cast iron.
That sounds good.
The ultimate. All right.
Ultimate Blackstone Burger.
All right. Love it.
Hey, real quick. This goes out to Josh, the cooking cop. Stop putting selfies on social media. Just throwing it out there.
Which one?
Josh, the cooking cop.
Yeah, who's putting selfies out though?
He is. He's putting selfies of himself. Before and after. He's trying to be sexy out there.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Josh, the cooking cop. Josh and Babe.
Yeah.
Okay. I had subscribed to Josh and Babe, and then yesterday I was scrolling through my subscriptions. I'm looking at videos, and I'm like, I never subscribed to anybody called Josh the Cooking Guy. And then I start watching the video. I'm like, this looks like Josh and Babe. Somebody is deep faking Josh and Babe. Like, somebody should tell him.
No, Josh decided he had the face to go on out on his own, so
yes, he definitely has a face for radio.
He has a face.
Definitely.
He says he hates me now. But Casey Kenneth dropped 10 in the chat. The super shot price is $17.76 for all of the political strife going on. But for you, cheers, brother.
Cheers.
Thanks.
We'll do it.
And then I see Rexy's bitching about being left out or something, and no one puts Rexy in the corner. What did you do, Kent? Did you forget Rexy?
I didn't do nothing. I didn't do a damn thing. I don't know what she's talking about.
All right.
I just want to say, Rexy, thank you for showing up. You're an awesome supporter. Can't wait for your next video to come out. We all appreciate that you're here. Thank you, Rexy.
Atta girl.
Yep.
Yeah, we're excited you're here. We've been missing you, kid. All right, Ken, I know you still have a bunch more questions. So.
Oh yeah, I got a couple from Russell, a couple from Pat, Rexy, and Mike. Mike put a comment in there. We need to get Kevin and Aaron out to Vegas.
Dude, we love Vegas.
Huh?
We love Vegas.
Well, do you know about the Vegas trip?
What's happening in Vegas? No. I'm just saying in general, we love Vegas. You got a trip?
There is a meetup happening, my friend. April 17th, 18th, and 19th. Write this down. We are meeting up in Vegas at the Luxor, except Horseman, he's down at the Planet Hollywood, which I'll be visiting Planet Hollywood with him because I love that place. But Kent and Mrs. Dutch, me and Mrs. CJ, Big Cat 305, his chick, Red's Barbecue Pizzeria, Red will be there, and his wife. Josh is coming out. My brother-in-law Matt, who a lot of these guys know, he's been on my videos. He's coming with me, and
Kris from Bottle Cat.
Kris Bottle Cat Barbecue. I think that's it so far.
Hold on, Chef. You've been invited 100 times.
100 times. The pit bosses don't like Kevin at the Mirage at 4 in the morning. At 4 in the morning, all you can do is look at the pit boss and say, "Hey, look, you keep bossing that pit, you'll be good to go, man." They love it.
I can go back to Vegas as long as we don't go to the Mirage.
Hey, that's fine. We'll stay at the Luxor. We'll get you in the Pyramid.
Pat, thank you for that. I forgot about that. So when you get kicked out of the casino?
No.
If you really want to invite me, you might see the opportunity to get kicked out of a casino.
Hey, come on out, dude. There it is.
So April 17th?
April 17th. I'm staying at the Luxor. Everybody's staying at the Luxor except Tom Horseman.
All right.
Josh, book your trip. We're trying to get Andrew to go out too. So if you can get a babysitter for the wife. Oh, freaking Mitch and Philip, you need to get to Vegas.
Yes.
Get there. See, Uncle Steve Shake, you're back. Have kids chugging Tang and hammering down Flintstone gummy vitamins. Oh, man. That's so bad. Ugh. Poor kids. KC, have a good night, brother. Thanks for the super chat.
Night, Kenneth.
Let's see here. So, yeah. Kenneth, Mitch and Philip, you guys need to get to Vegas. Make it happen. Oh, that'll be so much fun. Rexy, you guys, everybody in the chat is invited to the Vegas trip. We've been talking about it for months now. So there's no invite. There's just show the fuck up. Yeah, there you go.
Hey, I'll say it like my buddy Huggy did about his condo up on the Big Lake in South Dakota. You're never invited, but you're always welcome.
There you go.
Good way to put it.
Well, dude, Johnny Mags, I kind of just impromptu showed up at his house a while back, and he's like, dude, I said, thank you for letting us, come. He's like, the door's always fucking unlocked at the McGuire house. And I'm like, yeah, it is. So
you did that Boston accent pretty good. I'm impressed.
You're wrong.
We were in Boston for a hot minute, and the kids were talking with dropping their eyes and all that shit. It was insane. It was such a good time. And I got there. And we're sitting down at the table, bullshit, and getting ready to go live. and I could not help but dry my eyes. And we went to Harvard. We beat up some smart kids. It was a thing. Yeah, it was such a blast. I can't wait to go back. So
hey, CJ, do me a favor. Put Patrick's last statement up on the screen, would you please?
Yep. There you go.
Nothing like brotherly love. There you go.
Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being here, Matt. I appreciate it. Dude, that was awesome. So I love seeing that. I wish my brother would come on here and give me some shit too. It's such a good time.
That's all.
All right. Jimmy's here, cuffing stuff. What up, brother? Let's see here. This is what Johnny Mags presented me with, along with some sticks. This is Pink Whitney, New Amsterdam pink lemonade flavored vodka. This stuff's pretty damn tasty for sure. But I'm gonna put this back for now. That's gonna be it for the weekend. Let's see here. Yeah, sorry, chef. All right, kid. I know you got a couple more. Go for it, buddy.
All right. Speaking of music earlier, Russell wants to know if you can show us your best Backstreet Boys dance.
Russell, you got it. Russell, tell me you've seen the movie The Goods by
with Jeremy Piven.
Jeremy Piven.
Yeah, dude, I love that.
That's where that comes from. Like, the classics like Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, 98. I'm totally joking. I did not listen to Backstreet Boys or 98 Degrees. Maybe a little NSYNC. If we're being honest, maybe a little.
No, Justin Timberlake's the guy, dude. That is my favorite. Live Hard, Sell Hard, or some shit like that, right?
Oh yes, dude. Knowing your background, yes.
He's like, I got two things. I got hair on my balls, and I sell cars, and that's, dude, fucking best movie I ever did. Yeah. Anyway, Kitchen Queers love the hot seat. We love you back, guys.
Kitchen Queers.
Hey, I told Chef, I was talking about we're going to Texas in a couple of weeks. And I told Mr. CJ I'm going to get a cowboy hat because I can't wear my fedora in Texas. I get my ass kicked, right? So she said no. She said I could not get a cowboy hat. I don't know what to do with that one. So
hey,
you better wear your fedora
hat. I can't even rock it for the fedora hat.
You never know. What do you say, kid?
You better wear, CJ. You better wear your NTBA hat then, because otherwise you will get your ass kicked.
Yeah, And it's what Rexy said. I would look good in a cowboy. I would look good in a cowboy hat. I used to, back in the day. We're talking about what we used to listen to. I used to do country line dancing and neon cactus at the Disneyland Hotel, and I would rock the cowboy hat. Had my dad's boots on and shit kickers. It was dude. I thought I looked pretty damn good. Make sure you tuck your jeans in your boots. Got it. All right, go ahead, Ken. Sorry, buddy.
All right. Speaking of dance moves, Rexy wants to know if you can do the Cabbage Patch.
Nope. The only thing I got is the sprain from Saved by the Bell. Lisa, the sprain. No Cabbage Patch.
No Cabbage Patch. All right. Let's see. He left already, but your brother Pat wants to know, would you rather eat a snake or hold a snake?
Dude. No, I don't do snakes, dude. Indiana Jones had a rule. Yeah.
So you're not one of the guys that watch the Guardians of the Glades?
Guardians of the Gates?
Hat.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Glades. Guardians of the Glades. The Everglades.
Yeah.
I can watch the alligator stuff, but I can't the snakes. No. Like literally watching Discovery Channel, if I see a snake and it looks petrifying, which is all snakes, I'm having trouble sleeping that night. No BS. Like, I know I'm supposed to pull my man card out, like nothing scares me, but
I hate spiders too. Hey, Kent, you know we were talking about that gold, the fucking Gold Island, the Canadian island show.
Gold Rush?
Oak Island, the curse of Oak Island.
You know there's a show after it with two jackasses putting things that sting or bite or whatever.
It was what was the name of it?
Like deadly some shit.
I don't remember the name of it, but yeah, these guys let a damn big
boa
python latch on, and scorpions, and
that's it.
Yeah, and what's that? That I don't know, the fish with all the spines sticking out of it. And,
Anything that has like a sting or a bite or whatever, like that, they put like a freaking scorpion on their arm, or those crazy ants, or whatever.
Yeah. I can watch those shows.
It's a hard pass.
The snake part of it.
It's a hard pass for me.
Yeah, we watched that snake one, and boa constrictors have teeth. And they just latched onto their elbows or whatever, and just razor bladed off their shit, dude. They're scarred up for life.
Well, you know why that is? Because on a constrictor like that, its teeth are curved back into their mouth. So the harder you pull, the more it tears.
Thanks, Ken. Nightmare simulation.
I'll see if I can, hold on real quick. I'll see if I can pull it up on the computer here. See here.
All right.
Jimmy, Bushy Beto, Jason, another SoCal boy. What's up, Bushy? Appreciate you being here. How much more you got there, buddy?
I got a couple more.
All right, go for it.
Raspberry Rock wants to know who's better in the kitchen, you or the missus.
We both have our strengths. Like, for years, I was the pasta sauce king. Like, recently, she just overtook me. Like, I've slipped, I've fallen, and we delegate. Like, I know I'm going to cook the big meats. I'm going to put on a grill. I'm going to take care of that. But she's got the sides down. Like, we work really well together. And we know that she's going to rock the sides. I'm going to rock the prime cut. So we just let it roll like that. We don't try to get into each other's space. It took a while. I mean, for years, we try to step on each other's toes. But now we just know, like, what we're doing at. We let each other lead when they're supposed to lead. So that's the best way I can put it. Thanks for the question.
Fair enough. Let's see. Russell wants to know 3 things you think you need to improve on your channel or your videos.
So I'm very envious of, like we talked about, I hate to, beat a stick here, beat a dead horse, but like Grill Sergeant is really good with his video footage. Like, he's putting smoke on. The video he's got a cameraman. I don't know how he does it. So my camera work is one thing I would love to improve. I think I got the lighting part not down, but getting these lights off of Amazon for $66. I got these 2 huge square lights that beam bright white lights. That helps. I'm an analytic nut, so I don't think I need to improve there, because I literally will keep going back to the analytics and just like, does this work? Does this work? Does this work? I would say just keep trying to find niche markets. Like when CJ went with the ninja foodie, sorry, had a few shots. Like, I was pumped to see that. Like, I want to micro down on my channel and start to look at the analytics, like what are people tuning into? What do people want to see more of? And I think that's important for everybody, is what do they want to see more of? What is your channel really bringing in, and what's that niche market? So those are, I hope that answered your question. I wanted to hammer down on what people really want to tune into, work on my camera work, because that would be awesome, and then keep drinking every weekend. Those are my three answers. There you go.
There you go.
Perfect. Let's see. Kris from East Wind Farms, and this is the last one I have right now, CJ.
All right.
How big is the island you live on, and how do you get on and off? I mean, is it ferry? Do you have a bridge? Blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
What's up?
Hey, Kris, thanks for asking that question. Awesome job with the game cam. I saw the deer and turkeys. I don't know where you live, but I want to show up and shoot some of those turkeys, unless they're your pets, and that would be just weird. But awesome video. My island I live on is 8 miles north to south. Actually, I'm sorry, 15 miles north to south, and then 8 miles east to west. And there is a bridge that we fight over all the time, east to west, from Annapolis, which is the capital of Maryland, to our little island. So if you look at a map of the of Maryland, and you look at the Chesapeake Bay, you'll see a little island in the middle. That's where we are, smack dab. There's two bridges. One is going to Annapolis, and one is going to the Eastern Shore. The Eastern Shore is where you have all your fun. That's where you get to turkey hunt. That's where you get to deer hunt. That's where you get to duck hunt and goose hunt. The Western Shore is where all the politics is. That's Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Annapolis. Great restaurants, but you got to deal with all the politics.
So you're right off of 5301 then?
You got it right there. So
Highway 18.
Highway 18 is right there. I love it. So the last time, Pickles, if you're still on the chat, the last time I was in Colorado, I was holding up that exact map. We didn't have GPS the last time I was in Colorado. Well, we did, but it was like the Jack Ryan GPS.
Like I said, I work for a trucking company, so large-scale motor carriers.
I love it. That's awesome.
The people in the chat, you really own a map.
That's just Johnny Maggs, and the only reason Johnny Maggs says that is, well, he can't read. That's why everybody gets the wrong mail. So
it's 2004.
Yeah, it's an old one, Dan. It's an old one.
That's awesome. All right. I'm going to take over a few questions. Guys, we're going to wind it down probably in the next half hour or so. So if you have any more questions for our guests here, make sure you put Daddy Dutch, get them in the chat. All right. I'm going to skip those kind of questions. Let's go to the fun questions here. Zombie apocalypse happens, Kevin. What's one item you grab from your kitchen or your outdoor man cave or whatever? And where are you going to go?
All right, so zombie apocalypse. If I can grab my shotgun from my truck, I'm grabbing that.
It's not in your kitchen. It needs to come from the kitchen.
All right, in the kitchen. Then it's my Hattori knife. Now, I'll explain, because Hattori knife is probably a German-based company that just ships Japanese steel. But whatever. They show up super sharp, and they are ready to cut. Versus my Dale Strong, which you got to sharpen it yourself, which I was kind of pissed off. I'm still angry about that. If you haven't picked up on that, I'm still angry about it.
Funny, dude.
So it's got to be my Hattori kitchen. But I have a rifle and I have a shotgun in my truck, and I'm just trying to prepare everybody for the zombie apocalypse. You grab the shotgun.
The shotgun.
Because every zombie movie you've ever seen, the bullets go right through them. But the shotgun makes them explode. I'm just saying. I'm
with you.
I'm trying to prepare y'all.
All right, we got Big Cat actually put the shot amount in there tonight. 1776, Big Cat 305. I got my kitchen queer shot glass right here.
Mine's busy right now. And it is about NASCAR season, so I got the Earnhardt.
I got that same sticker too, Kent.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Thank you, Big Cat. I appreciate that.
America. I love it. The best cheap plug of all time. If you look at the corner of Kent's camera there. Pit Life Barbecue.
That's nice.
I think one of my kids took the sticker and put it on the kitchen fridge. Or not the kitchen. We have a garage fridge that has stickers from everywhere across the country. So that's where we put all our good stuff.
Nice.
Said America. Get that shitty sticker off of there.
Oh, sorry, Pickles.
I'm just playing Pickles.
I had to because I timed him out earlier. He's being a jackass.
All right. Miss Brexy's saying goodnight. So, there you go. The Hungry Hussy. So, Hussy sent us T-shirts, right? And Kitchen Queer sent us T-shirts. And I got 3X ones. I know Kent did too. The girl, my 13-year-old girl, stole both of those shirts and wears them for night shirts now. Like, I won't ever see them. Every once in a while, she's walking down the hallway and it'll say, good groceries. I'm like, all right, there you go. Hey, Harmon Heat, what's up, brother? What's going on?
What's up, Justin?
Harmon Heat in the house.
Justin Harmon Heat. All right, we got another Justin in the chat. Right on.
That's my boy right there.
Dan.
Hey, hold on. Is Rexy still here? Because she was asking where they were at earlier.
Yeah.
And then she said goodnight a little bit ago.
Justin, hit me up if you guys want to come on. We'll do shots of booze and you can do shots of hot sauce. Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Sally.
Hey, I have a delicate constitution. Just saying. All right.
So you're telling me your balls are in Mrs. CJ's purse?
I think we all know that. I mean, it really it's not old news, buddy, or new news, whatever.
Fake news. Fake news.
Fake news. There you go. All right, Kevin, let's get ready for the all play. Everybody in the chat, get ready. If Hollywood were going to make a movie about Kevin, his life, his channel, who is playing Kevin? Get it going.
Kevin Nealon.
Who?
Kevin Nealon from Saturday Night Live.
I like that.
I
can see it a lot. Kevin Nealon's getting old, though, bro. Have you seen his YouTube show?
I haven't seen that yet.
I saw him on Bob and Tom Monday, or no, it was last Thursday he was on.
They might be still tucked up from the cold. You see Johnny Mags. CJ don't have my balls. They're still tucked up from the cold of New England. Here. Johnny Knoxville and Potsy from Happy Days had a baby. All right. Ben Stiller. Got a couple Ben Stillers. We got Matthew Broderick. Donny Osmond. That's a stretch. Who do you think, Kevin?
Oh, Jesus. I mean, back in the day when MTV was roaring, I got a lot of Carson Daly's when I went to the mall.
Yep.
He was fat then and I was skinny, and then now he's skinny and I'm fat, so it's kind of weird.
Ooh, Pablo Francisco. I can see that too. Dad Incredible. Todd. Nice. Brad Pitt would have to play as Kevin. Brad Pitt, I like you. That's from Justin. Kyle Chandler from Friday Night Lights. Alec Baldwin.
You numbskull.
Carson Daly. There you go. He reminds me of the bug from those Men in Black movies. There you go. Hey, Todd. Daddy Credible's in the house. What's up, buddy? Rick James, bitch. No, not Rick James.
I'm Rick James, bitch.
Rick James, bitch. All right. All right. Well, I think that covers. That's a pretty good. Was Todd just laying in the weeds and he just happened to be like, I heard my name? You didn't say hi to everybody?
He's a cyber stalker. Come on now.
Stalker. All right. All right. Name 3 channels you watch. 1 big, 1 small, and 1 you think should be bigger.
All right, so that's easy because obviously you guys. But all right.
As you should.
We cheers that. So big channel, I would say. What's your definite? Like Gallery Backyard Barbecue Tommy. Like I love that dude. He was checking in with my channel when I had like 200 views, 200 subscribers. And I was just like, what is going on here? Like, who is this dude? Why is he checking in? Always liking the videos I was making. And then I was like, finally looked at his profile and I was like, oh my God, this guy's kind of like the real deal. Why is he even paying attention? Super awesome dude. So I'll say Tommy's my big.
Tommy's the big channel you watch?
What?
Tommy's the big channel you watch?
No, I mean, I watch bigger channels. Like Big Cat. I just started watching his channel and I wrote a comment and I was like, he's not going to respond. He's too big. That's a cool dude. Like he fills you in. Like that was awesome cook. Awesome job on that. And he literally wrote back like a paragraph and was like, oosh, Nikes, like Big Cat, like serious about this.
All right, so let's try this again. All right, I should put parameters, I guess, huh? So big channel would be like 100,000 or more. Small channel, less than 1,000. Channel you think should be bigger, about 500. How about that?
Not bad. No, okay.
Just giving a little. Just Jenna, how you doing? See you in there. Now you got a little parameters. Go.
I got parameters. My bad. I
thought you were on the show before. That's all.
So Guga food.
Yeah.
That's my big channel. That's kind of helped me get my start. Harmon Heat, I think, is a channel that should get more views. Like if you haven't checked in on Harmon Heat, that's one of the funniest. And just around like 1,000. I gotta go with Grill Sergeant and Tommy. Yep. Split tie.
Yep. I think both are gonna do great things. I really do. I just saw Mag's comment. So guess what Mrs. CJ brought home for me today? She bought me a grinder for the KitchenAid mixer thing. So because I've done a couple of briskets lately and just I've had all the the leftovers that burgers or whatever. So she bought me that thing. So I think that's a good idea. I'm gonna grind up some pork and put your rub in it.
Yeah, I reached out. I told Mag when he had Bobby on the podcast Tuesday. Yeah, I said you need to take some of that rub. Let Bobby make you some sausage with it.
Yep.
So we'll see. I don't know if Bobby can do that or not with his food license. But might do it as a favor to Mags. I don't know.
Right on. So insert joke here. Nice. Let's see here. Kevin, Justin says thank you. They're picking up some steam for sure.
Yeah.
Literally.
So I talked to Justin, and he's like, man, I don't feel like I feel like I'm a different channel. I was like, dude, your channel, nobody can describe it. It's off the charts. Like, I don't know if you tuned into his videos, but you feel like you're in his living room. You feel like you're experiencing whatever they're doing. It's original. Like, I see big things happening on the channel.
I love the little setup, you know.
When they're set up at the kitchen island there, you feel like you're sitting on the other side of the island and you're just hanging out.
Exactly.
It's awesome.
And you're having the best time like watching that channel.
Well, hopefully we can get them on, and we'll have them on, and we'll sit at their table. So, yeah. Who else am I missing? All right. So, let's see here. You could cook with anybody in history, alive or dead. Who would you want to cook with?
God, man. I'm not sentimental about like my big people aren't the big people everybody like bows down to. Because I'm just like, they're too big. They got too much popularity. So Ninja, I would love to hang out with Ninja from Salty Tales. That would be awesome. I think he's huge.
Oh, yeah. They have a great channel. I love what they do there.
Dude, but like when people are like, I didn't know who Myron was. I'm sorry. I just said that. I didn't know who Myron, whatever his name is. And I'm just like, I have friends on Instagram. I have Ken. I have CJ. They are making killer cooks. They're my friends. I think they're awesome. I'm not going to bow down to these other people that I don't even know. Like, they're interacting with me. They're being cool. They're respecting me back. Like, they're my, like, Myrons. So when people, like, go, I got to hang out with Franklin, I'm like, I don't even know who Franklin is. Like, I'm sorry. I don't do any research. Like, my YouTube community of my friends is my, like, highs and my community. So hope that answers your question.
No, it's fun. I mean, they said, let's do it, baby. So they'll definitely cook with you, man. Now, can we get them on the hot seat? That's the question. They'll cook with you, but will they talk with me? That's what
I think they're ready. Ninja, this is Ninja. I'm gonna hit you up on Instagram. You're ready. You're ready.
Do it. I love it. All right. Anyway, this one's such a kind of morbid question for me, but what would your last meal be? Not that we wish that you'd be gone.
Yeah. I mean, you're wishing death on me. That's cool.
No, it's like
I'm kidding. So 3 years ago, it used to be ribs. Now it's prime rib. A big, thick prime rib with a perfect tiger sauce, with the nice sides. That's my last meal. That's how I'm going now. No green beans, though. Skip the green beans.
I'm okay with green beans. It's about the only green that's I'll eat.
I can eat all the other greens except for green beans. I don't know. My mom chased me around with a wooden spoon, and I'm just not eating green beans.
Let's see. Salty Tales, the hot seat is hard, man. No, it's not hard. We have a great time on here, but I'll definitely hit you guys up. I think you guys would have a blast on this. I really do. Just watching your videos, watching your personalities. Some personalities just fit really well with this, and I think you guys would be good for it. I'm getting texts from Josh telling me I haven't liked his selfie of the day yet, so I'll get on that later, Josh. See that CJ, that hot seat is hot. No, it's all fun. We have a great time on here. This community is a great group of people, and we drink and basically just BS all night. So, Josh, stop pimping your selfie channel in the chat. Here, last question, and we'll turn it over to Dutch real quick. But who would be on your personal Mount Rushmore for people you love and admire?
Ooh, that's a good question. Wish I prepared for that one.
God, I think you already have prepared for that one.
Are we talking like super famous people or just like awesome people?
4 people you love and admire. Come on now.
I'm drawing a blank.
Can you help the man out? Excuse me.
Yes, the missus. Is she still in the chat? Yes, honey, I love you. I love you.
You should see. I mean, all the people in the chat saying wife. Salty Tail said Biden. You know, hey, whatever works. Eric Estrada, hey, I'm with you on that one. Miss Mona's in the house. Ramona's in there. Are you late?
This is why they're nervous. This is why they're nervous about the hot seat for questions like this. No, obviously the wife.
Obama should be on there. Okay, guys, no politics, because I'm gonna have a bunch of maggots in my chat, and then that'll make me lose my mind. So
that might be the first.
Yeah, he's gonna be the first. Anyway, no politics. All right. So your wife. Dude, I'm gonna time you out. I'm gonna seriously time you out.
Freaking go for it.
I don't know. You two gentlemen are on the spot, and then I got Pickle blowing up the chat. Sorry, I'm turning off the chat. Turn off the
chat. I told you, dude. Here, I'm gonna pin flip you. You do not watch the chat on the hot seat.
It was too captivating. It was too good.
It's a shit show.
Look what Andrew. Hey, look what Andrew put in the chat.
Attaboy, Grill Sergeant. Make America grill again. Attaboy. I'm gonna make Grill Sergeant. You're a moderator, dude. Just for that, I'm gonna make you a moderator. There you go, Grill Sergeant. Make America grill again. There you go.
Sorry, I don't have a good answer. Next question. I'll be apocalypse.
It's not a win or lose question, bro. I mean, like, if you don't got an answer, you don't got an answer. As long as you put your wife on there.
The wife was on there. She was definitely on there.
That's all that matters. All right. Kent, you got anything to add?
I have one last question for Kevin, and it's from Andrew. He wants to know when you're coming out to LA so you can hang out.
There you
go. All right. So as of right now, we are shooting for late March.
Well, that leads into early April where you could be in Vegas.
Well, hanging out in LA, then Vegas, but we're in the middle of tax season.
If you come out to LA, let me know too. I want to be a part of it. I want to meet you. I want to hang out with you.
Oh, yeah.
I know Josh will come out too.
Oh yeah, you can take selfies with Josh.
You can take selfies with Josh. You know, he's
as long as there's a Prius involved, I'm in.
Dude, the Prius will be there. We'll put it in the back of my truck. It'll be fine. It'll be a thing. So it'll be good. Bushy Beto, he's another SoCal boy, Jason. Mrs. Ninja, yes, we are doing a Vegas trip, Vegas meetup. I know we talked about it already, but April 17th, 18th, 19th, Vegas, the Luxor, a bunch of YouTube gang is going to be there just to have fun. I believe on that Saturday, we're going to either go to Miss Josie's house or a park near there and do a little cookout, a little hangout. It'll be a good time. Kent, you said Kris is bringing his Blackstone in his kettle, or his kettle in his. So I don't know. He's bringing a couple of things. So we'll definitely have some fun out there. All right, Kent, do you have any more questions from the chat, or are you good?
That is all I have for our fine guest this evening. Kevin, you did a killer job, buddy. Great job. Loved it.
I appreciate it, guys.
All right, man. So I'm going to ask my last question I always ask, but I think I know who you're going to put. But who would you like to see on the hot seat?
Delicious Ninja.
Salty Tails, you're up. You were tagged. You're it. Make it happen. All right. Well, I mean, you kept it short and sweet. Kevin, you got anything you want to say on the way out?
You guys have been awesome. This has been one of the best experiences I've had. Thank you for helping me and just spreading this awesome YouTube community. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
All right, man. Well, dude, bravo. You did a great job, man. Kent, as always, hey, dude, you killed it. You knocked it out of the park. You kept me in line. and that's what we love about you. Hey, Desiree jumped in the chat. How you doing, Blackstone Betty? Appreciate you being here. We are calling it a night. Guys, next week, the 30th, I'm working on another roundtable thing where we're going to be discussing the Weber kettle this time. As you know, last month we did the Blackstone, and now we're going to try to do the Weber kettle. We'll have a discussion about that, pros, cons, good, bad, whatever. And then that's it. So I'm putting that together. And I think I covered everything. Kevin, you need to go take a potty break, dude?
Dude, I got to go. I got to go.
Just leave. Are you cutting off the stream completely?
No, not at all.
You're going to hang with the hangout?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks again, man. You did good. Guys, if you guys want to get on the hangout, let me text me or earbuds are dying. Okay. Hit me up. We'll get you going. All right, guys. Thanks for everything. Thanks for being here. Man, great seeing you in there, Mona. I appreciate you being here too. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. We will see you next Thursday. Same bad time, same bad channel. Guys, Kent, you did awesome, brother.